Who done it is still the question. This as the Australian embassy claims that they didn't issue a red Interpol notice when a Bahraini football player who'd been granted asylum in Oz was nabbed by police while in transit. According to Thai media, the Australian government claims that the notice was issued by Bahraini authorities, keen to see his return. Which then begs the question, how would they have known he was even travelling, unless of course he was travelling on his Bahraini passport. Denials from all corners, Thailand left in the middle, and the luckless Bahrainian is still being housed by immigration police until it's all sorted out. In Rayong, authorities there are investigating the sinking of a speedboat carrying 23 Chinese tourists around Koh Samet. It seems that the boat struck rocks. All passengers were safely rescued and wearing life jackets. No serious injuries, but quite a few in shock by the time they reached dry land. Meanwhile, at home and in Pattaya, a Chinese tourist who left his handbag on a walking street table while he went to relieve himself was surprised when he returned to find his cash, cards and passport had disappeared, along with the lady who sat next to him. A 43-year-old lady was quickly arrested and discovered to be new to the area, inasmuch as she'd just been released from jail for theft. Shakil Ahmad, a 35-year-old Pakistani, woke from his slumbers to find that the two ladies who'd accompanied him to his room had made off with his valuables too. It turns out that the ladies of the night were Uzbekistani and, to be fair, lacking in the looks department. They were quickly nabbed too, and their stash reunited with an embarrassed owner. Balcony jumping seems to be in full swing again in the city. This week has seen authorities called to a condo building to find a British or Irish man, depending on who you ask, who'd fallen to his death. Condo staff told media that he'd recently fallen out with his wife, had financial problems and suffered panic attacks. The 60-year-old was sent to the Institute of Forensic Medicine for post-mortem examination. Burrup Bike Week is only a week away, and out at the sports stadium, teams are setting up already. International musicians are starting to arrive too, many doing local gigs before the big one. But with Burrup free to the public, we can look forward to a fantastic weekend. Ron Tal, once of Guns N' Roses, will be in town later next week, and he headlines on Saturday. Several musicians will feature on the morning show on Fabulous 103 next week. And with the Met Office promising highs today of around 33, dropping down to 22. And of course, an overcast day. That is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, keeping you in touch with Thailand, and of course Pattaya, the city of fun.